From deep in the bowels of the Winners and Winers Sports and Entertainment Complex, I'm Scott the Steamroller Steen. This is Saturday, the 18th of May, and this is the Deep Three. If you guys would be so kind, take a minute, just give us that thumbs up, hit that like button. You know I always appreciate the effort. No good deed goes unnoticed right there, guys. So always, thank you. Thank you very much. Of course, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do make sure you do that. Click the bell and get notified every time we put up brand new content. And of course, winnersandwhiners.com, the number one site in the world for predictive sports analysis. Make sure you check it out. Previews and predictions on every single game, every single day for free. You're looking for the hottest capper in the world right now? Hey, you found him. NBA and MLB. I've got the link to my premium plays in the comment section. So if you want to avail yourself of some of those, make sure you check that out. Got a little discount for all my video buddies. All right. So we've got 3 games today. Let's talk about them, shall we? Before we do, know that this is a shot early before game time on Friday night, so we don't have any results from the Milwaukee-Houston game. We'll see how that goes. Fading Houston, second day in a row. But as we turn the page to Saturday, let's get started with a game that I just actually finished up watching, the Friday game. It's going to be the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. By the way, that Paul Skeens, it looked pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good, that pitcher for Pittsburgh on Friday. I think that kid may be the real deal. Today, we've got Bailey Falter going for Pittsburgh against Imanaga for the Cubs. You know I got a man crush on Imanaga, and we're going to ride him here as the Cubs run line plus 118. Falter hasn't been great, and his last few outings, well, he's begun to, that's right, not pitch so well. So yeah, I you know how much I like Imanaga in this spot. He has been just fantastic. He leads the majors officially now in ERA, as there was some question about whether he was qualified or not on the last video. But yeah, they are. He's made 8 starts. Cubs are 7-1 in those starts. Covered the run line in all the wins. So we're going to play the Cubs right there at plus 118 on the run line. Moving to the NL East, we've got the Mets and Miami. Mets road favorite minus 120. And we're going to ride the Amazons right here behind Luis Severino going against Braxton Garrett. Every time I see B. Garrett, I always think of Brad Garrett. I don't know, Raymond. I think I'm going to have to pitch today. I'm not an impressionist, as you know. But Braxton Garrett hasn't been great. In fact, he's made 1 start this season, and he was dreadful, giving up 5 runs in 5 1/3 innings. He was decent in the minors, so you know what? Maybe he won't suck all year, but until he proves to me he won't suck, we're going to fade him. And especially with Severino, kind of struggled on opening day, but he has been nails since. 2.70 ERA and a 1.02 whip. And yeah, we're gonna ride him right here. That's a good price on the Mets at just minus 120 with a clear pitching advantage. Give me the amazing Mets at minus 120. And finally, we're gonna finish up with a game that yours truly will be attending live in person. This is going to be the Oakland Athletics as they face the Kansas City Royals. You know, I'm not going to fade the Royals on a game that I'm going to go watch in person. But we're going to play them. We're going to play the Royals run line plus 118. Ross Stripling goes for the A's against Seth Lugo for the Kansas City Royals. You know, this was a great signing for the Royals. Royals have had a couple of really good pickups that have helped them out a lot this season. Seth Lugo, none are bigger than him, as he's 5th in the majors in ERA as a .96 whip. Early in the season, the Royals weren't scoring a ton of runs for him. The bullpen let him down a couple times. The Royals are just 6-3 in his 9 starts, but the 6 starts that he has made that they have won, they have covered the run line in each and every one of them. This Oakland team is better than we expected them to be, but they still would not be confused with a good baseball team. Decent pitching, good bullpen, can't hit their way out of a wet paper bag. Let's take the Kansas City Royals on the run line plus 118. Same price as the Cubs as it stands right now, by the way. I doubt that'll be the case game time, but they are both plus 118 on the run line. So We're going to go Kansas City Royals run line plus 118, New York Mets minus 120, and the Chicago Cubs run line plus 118. How about a sweep? Get the brooms out, boys. At the end of those three, you guys can join me as we pick up our winning tickets and head back to the window. All right, you guys have a tremendous Saturday. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Enjoy it, and we'll be back to talk about the results and what we're playing for Sunday. We'll be back tomorrow to talk all about it. Take care, everybody.